Previously on Zelda 1, how would we ever get rid of this credit screen? Well, we can just press start. Anyway, hey there guys, and welcome back to more Zelda 1. Now we're going to do the second quest of this game, and it's going to be quite a lot harder. Okay, so since we've beaten the game, there's going to be a sword like next to your link thingy of your file. So yeah, your game does indeed save when you beat the game, and otherwise the only way to save your game is to die, which is kind of dumb, but then again, whatever. So yeah, second quest, here we go. And of course the first thing we're going to do is that it's kind of dangerous to go alone, so here, take this sword. And here we go. Okay, so the second quest is a lot harder. The reasons for that is, well, those reasons I'll probably just talk about when we get to them. But first and foremost, just like in the first quest, I'm gonna get some bombs, and after that, well, I could go for the candle, but the thing is, the candle like hardly does anything for me in the second quest. Because basically the heart containers in the second quest are done by none of them can be gotten with bombs or the candle. So I actually have to go through dungeons to get an item out of it and then go to get the heart container. I could technically get a heart container now, but I would have to go a lot out of my way, and it's quite a pain with 3 hearts, so I just don't want to do that. Obviously, I'm already almost dead. Wouldn't that just be the most amazing thing if I died right here, even though I never died in the whole first quest? I mean, this is the second quest is a lot harder. I'm definitely not gonna not die here. Also, when it comes to secret rupees, this is the only spot where you can get 100 rupees, but I don't have the candle yet. So yeah. It's going to be quite a thing. But yeah, you can also get a lot less rupees from generous moblins. This is the only 100 rupee moblin that there is in the entire game, if you're concerned about the second quest. Anyway, I'm still trying to get bombs, so maybe these moblins want to be nice. Well, the orange ones don't give me that anyway, but the blue Octoroks and the blue moblins do. Yeah, there we go. That's enough. That's enough for now, but if I can get more, that would be great. Nah. Okay, so now pretty much all I'm gonna do now is just get the secret moblin rupees out of the way that I can get from that are on the eastern part. And I guess as I'm doing that right now, I guess I could like explain something. Well, not so much explain, but just tell something that is really weird and just the most amazing thing that like happened, sort of. But yeah, I took a break from this game for a little bit, obviously. Well, at the time that I was recording the last part, Pokemon X and Y came out, and I bought it after a few days later. Pokemon X actually, and well, I played it, and well, something really weird happened. It's not as much as like it's well, that I was almost convinced that my cartridge was just like broken or something. But okay, if you haven't played X or Y yet and you absolutely don't want to have any spoilers whatsoever, just turn down the sound. Just turn off the sound of the video now for like 2 minutes. Oops, I just made a save state by accident. But yeah, if you don't want to hear spoilers, just turn off the game. Turn off the sound now. Yeah, turn off the game. Just turn it off now, okay? Okay, here we go. So I basically like played through the game like for an hour. I went into the first like town, and well, then I went into a route that goes into a forest. I don't exactly know what the forest is called, so I'm not even going to try. But I basically went into the forest, okay? So yeah, and then like after two encounters, the third one I found a fledgling, which was a shiny Pokemon. So I was like, whoa, holy crap, I already found a shiny. So obviously I caught it with success. So I caught it, so yeah, that was pretty cool. I still had it in my team because, you know, it's not in APC by then. But then after that I had like 3 more encounters, and then I got out of the forest, and that put me in Route 3, I think it is. Anyway, when I got to Route 3, the first encounter I got was another shiny Pokemon, and it was even the same one. I am not kidding. Like when I saw that, I was like, I'm dead. I was like, okay, the game is just wrong, because that is just unbelievable. Like, I don't know, like for everyone who's actually listening to this, in case you don't know, the odds of you actually finding a shiny Pokemon is a chance of 1 in 8,192. And the fact that within 5 encounters I found 2, that's just wow. Like, I'll just tell you what the actual chances of that happening actually is, and I'll put it on screen because it's just that complicated. But the actual chances of that is a 0.0001484665809801770% rate. Yeah, that just happened. I mean, not only was it 2 shinies within 5 encounters, but it's also the same one. That's pretty bad, considering there could have been like 6 or 7 other encounters. So yeah, that has to be like the luckiest thing I've ever seen in a Pokemon game. I was just freaked out, and I told Azra about it right away because I was in the chat and all that, and I know she wouldn't be spoiled by it. And she was like, well, yeah, I'm just that amazing. But I don't know. I mean, I have some really weird stuff happening that's like extremely luck-based and whatnot. I mean, finding 1 is like a huge thing, but 2 within 5, that's just weird. I mean, okay, anyway, let's stop talking about it in case you started actually turning on the sound again. Let's not talk about it anymore. But seriously, I'm like, yeah. I'm still kind of, even now, still surprised about it, even though by now it's been a day ago. Obviously, after that, I still had a lot of fun with the game, though. Okay, so, yeah, because I kind of was talking about that, I died. So yes, I finally died in this project! Hooray! But, well, whatever. It doesn't matter anyway. I was not expecting to do this whole walkthrough deathless. I mean, that's not going to happen anyway. I can tell you that right now. That's not going to happen. I mean, this game is pretty hard, and you know, even though the first quest is easier, I was like surprised that I never died. After that, I was like, well, the second quest is definitely gonna kill me, so even though what just happened right there had nothing to do with the second quest at all. So I don't know what I'm thinking. Anyway, you can also see that the locations of the shops are different. Normally this is where the old man would give you the letter, but he's actually totally somewhere else. He's actually in a quite dangerous place. Anyway, we just got the candle. And with that, I'm also going to unveil some more secret rupees just with the candle. Here's no longer bombable wool, so don't even bother with that. Okay, I actually noticed something weird on this next screen. I'm gonna see if it happens again. Oh wait, it's not this screen, I mean the next one. Yeah, you see that? This is where levers are supposed to appear, but if you walk on the top of the screen, they never show up until you do this. I noticed that, I was like, huh, would you look at that? I don't know, it's kind of weird. I would totally see that to be like relevant in a speedrun. Because you have to face no dangers whatsoever. I'm almost about to die again. Please don't die! Please don't die! Run! Run from the fireball! It's a secret to everybody! Okay, anyway. And in here would have been a heart container, but it doesn't really exist anymore. Because that bush is no longer be burned. However, the magical shield shop is still here. So yeah, some shops are still in the same place, but like mostly the important shops, like where you would actually buy something to like considerably like 100% it. Yeah, those shops are most of the time just moved to somewhere else, and I'm kind of low on life, so I might want to not die. Maybe. Anyway, I guess we'll just go into level 1 and hopefully we won't die. Also, the dungeon layouts are completely different. They are a lot harder. And level 1 doesn't really make that relevant and really makes it clear. But later on, you're going to see why. Because I'm telling you, they get really, really hard and just really puzzling. And then they're just like, well, how are you even supposed to know this? Okay, so I don't actually have to go here. Technically, the only thing that I actually have to do to complete this dungeon is to die. All you have to do is just go right, then bomb up, and that leads to the end. That's all I have to do, but I'm gonna have to use a key, which I can't get on the way there. So I need to get one from here. And yeah, the second, I guess this is like the second quest curse or something, because now I die a lot. I mean, this is only the first part of the second quest, even though within those 7 parts of the first quest I never died. Yet over here I died twice now. I mean, that's kind of a weird pattern. I'm surprised I never died in level 9 or level 8 or level 6. I mean, those are really hard. I mean, I did have a potion though, but still. Still, I could, and again, I could technically get the potion and all that, get the letter, but again, I would have to go so far out of my way, plus it would be extremely dangerous to do so, because I'm gonna have to go through Death Mountain. Because in the second quest they let you go through Death Mountain a lot more. Because the only time I did it in this first quest was just to get to Spectacle Rock, where level 9 is. But in this run, it's going to be quite different. Okay, so here are going to be wall masters, and hopefully they don't grab me away. Because these bubbles are going to make it very likely. Well, yep. Okay, just get stuck in one place. No, okay, good. And bomb. Oh, I missed! Okay, there we go. Oh, well, I got a key out of it anyway. Well, why did I think I needed a key? Well, I'll have an extra key, I guess. And I'm about to die again. Just get me out of here! Hey there, Aqua Mantis. Can I kill you fast? Thank you. Now, in the second quest, if you're doing this quest on 3 hearts, you have to actually stand on this square, otherwise it's impossible to skip that heart container. So, I guess I could note that. Anyway, after a lot of fail, we got the first Triforce piece. Yeah, we got 2 deaths in level 1. How many will we get when we get to level 2? Or in that matter, finish level 2. Okay, so even though, yeah, we just got the boomerang, but it doesn't really help me in terms of unlocking anything. So I'm just gonna go straight to level 2. And since I'm gonna have to tell this anyway at some point, I'll just tell right now. Well, actually most of the dungeons are actually in a totally different place. The entrance of level 2 is actually somewhere completely different. And like, if you weren't aware of that, they changed the locations of shops and dungeons, you will actually be kind of unpleasantly surprised by what you're going to see instead of something else. Is there actually a staircase over there? I forgot. Let's see. Also, I guess I'll just say in the second quest, there's 1 extra fairy fountain that wasn't there before. So I guess you have that, but in terms of healing, it's pretty much the same thing. I mean, it's only 1 extra spot, and it's not very likely that you'll go there. Plus, it's kind of time-consuming, maybe. But, whatever. And way to go, you just hit yourself with your own fire. You know, considering how many times I've just died already, I can just see myself just kill myself with the candle, or just the fire that I cast, or whatever. I mean, I could totally see that happen. Kind of unfortunate that I can't really get the white sword now, so bleh. The white sword is actually in the same place, but the magical sword is actually somewhere else. It's I actually kind of forgot where it is. Oh wait, never mind. Well, okay, I do know where it is, but I don't exactly know how to go get to it. I know where it is, but actually making the route for it, it's kind of complicated and whatever. It's kind of like how I never know how to get to level 2 in the first quest, because I don't know my way around in that place. So that's why that's also the only spot where I kind of cut out something, because I was lost. Anyway, believe it or not, the level 2 is actually here. So yeah, if you were looking for the blue ring, yeah, too bad. Too bad, this is level 2. So, in the next part, we're going to hopefully not die so many times. And we'll just go for level 2. So, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next part.